Hello, this is my review for Dead Island, released in 2011. Uh, Dead Island was released to this big trailer that everybody loved, and it's oh my god, right? Fair enough, it's a good trailer, I agree, okay, it was a good trailer. However, I knew that the trailer, and I'm not trying to sound like big-headed or whatever, I knew the trailer, I didn't say, well maybe like the tone was going to be different, but like, I've learned to never take a trailer for what the game is going to be like, because they never use game footage, which kind of annoys me. I like CDI trailers, you know, if they're nice, but I see them as what they are. They're good for impact, but I never try and take that into account of what the game is actually going to be. It's a nice trailer, and it's good to get the hype going, and it's nice just to see that trailer. Like, oh man, that was an awesome trailer, but I know that the game might not be that game, especially graphically. Um, I mean, I must admit, the drop between what the trailer tried to convey and how the game was quite drastically different. Because basically what it was the trailer was kind of like emotional and deep and whatever. Well, deep's a strong word, but it was emotional, I guess, for some people. But the game was more like a B movie type, you know, death proof, you know, Planet Terror type of thing. Which is, you know, like House of the Dead and all that. And I think it's House of the Dead, isn't it? That one on the PlayStation. Which maybe if they'd done the trailer a bit like that, that actually would have been more accurate to what the game was. And I think maybe they would have benefited from doing that. And you would have got a different audience perhaps, but you would have got an audience that would have liked that game anyway, instead of a load of people who were kind of disappointed. However, yes, it's closer to that. You get kind of cliched, horrible characters, horrible dialogue, and all that. But I really liked it. I really did like it. And some people said it got repetitive, and maybe it did. But I actually liked the missions. I liked the area. That the maps are huge. You get basically the first map you get. Right, I don't want to spoil too much, but the first map you get is a huge like, island. You'll get two other maps as big as that island. It's like San Andreas. Okay, there's loading times between maps, but that's fine. I mean, what the hell? The map is like huge, and you get three of them. There's gonna be a loading time between each map. It's fine. Live with it. It's brilliant, right? And you get three maps that are just as big. And you get a weird like prison bit at the end, which isn't so good, but yeah, there's interesting. There's a lot of interior places, a lot of buildings to go into, which is really cool. The combat is fun. It's scary. It's quite scary. Like when you run out of weapons or you're running and you can hear them screaming. The screaming is terrifying. And what's really good is that for a game that kind of, you know, basked in all this light, it's really scary for a game with so much light, which is meant to be a horror movie. Sorry, horror game. It succeeds quite well. I played the multiplayer for a bit, like co-op. I did enjoy it. I had fun, but I just wanted, because I didn't really play it much, so I'm going to stick up for the single player. A lot of people saying this game's worthless for single player. It's not. It's fun on single player. I really enjoyed it personally. I wouldn't take anything back. It was highly enjoyable. You know, the missions are repetitive, but I've never really been one to be annoyed about that. Like I'm the kind of person who can listen to the same song loads and loads and loads and never find it annoying. I always find something different about it, or just find the same, at least, feeling I got the first time. So maybe that's just me. That might be specific for me. So perhaps if you are a person who doesn't like repetitive missions, maybe stay away. But I would say that if you don't think you're bothered by that, and you just want to shoot and kill zombies, well not shoot so much, but beat up zombies, you'll really enjoy it. And I think it's really underrated. I think it got harshly criticised by the media just because it wasn't like the trailer. Well, guess what? It was never going to be. So yeah, I'd say check it out. Really do. One of the highlights of the year for me.